guard. Come on, everyone. Excuse me, sir. Can you tell us where Jesus is? Please, we've been on a long journey. If you could just help us. Please, we just want to speak to him.
What? What do you want from me now?
We came to see Jesus.
Jesus? You're too late for that. He's dead.
Dad? How? Why?
Isn't that what you people wanted?
Who?
You! Aren't you part of the mob?
No. We're on a search to find the Messiah, and we were told that we could find him here.
Listen, I can assure you, he is not here.
Why would you kill him? What did he do?
I didn't kill him. His own people did. You did. The priests and the Pharisees, they said he claimed to be the king of the Jews. Said there was no other king but Caesar. So they found him guilty of treason. I told them I could find no fault with the man. But they just kept screaming, "Crucify him! Crucify him!"
Why didn't you try to make some kind of deal with them?
I did. I offered them Barabbas. That man was a notorious thief and a murderer. Wasn't enough for them. These people wanted blood. They didn't just want any blood. They wanted Jesus' blood. I gave them what they wanted. I washed my hands of him. It's not on me. I turned him over to the guards. They stripped him down. They even made a crown from a thorn bush. Put it on his head, just piercing into his skin. And then the beatings began.
Beatings?
Yeah, the beatings.
No.
The soldiers. They're unlike any other. See, they enjoy what they do. Their floggings can damage the body so severely. Muscles just refuse to work. The whip, it cuts and tears the flesh. It's severing muscles and tendons, exposing raw nerves. The blood loss is catastrophic. Sends the body into a complete state of shock. Most men don't even survive the beatings.
You beat him and then you killed him anyways?
I don't think you get it. I don't think you understand. These people wanted him crucified. Killing him, that would have been easy. Crucifixion was the most brutal form of death ever created. They'd much rather die from a sword than be crucified. These people, they wanted to set an example of him.
Well, how exactly did he die?
After the trial and the beatings, no rest or water, no time for that. He was made to carry his own cross all the way through the streets of Jerusalem. It's very narrow and uphill. Crowd is screaming, cursing him the entire way. A lot of the criminals want to fight back, but most of them are just begging for forgiveness. But I can assure you, there's no forgiveness given.
Did Jesus try to fight back?
Jesus. No. No, this guy. No. He went like a lamb to the slaughter. Cross just bearing down on him. He just kept falling over and over again. But the people, they would just push him back to his feet. Finally, one of the guards had enough. They grabbed a man out of the crowd and made him carry the cross all the way to Golgotha.
Golgotha?
It's Mount Calvary. Some call it the place of the skull. When they got there, they laid Jesus out on the cross. And they drove nails in his hands. And they put one foot over the other. Drove a spike through his feet into the cross. And then they lifted him up, dropped it in the hole. And nails just ripping flesh, breaking bones as it hit the bottom. And when you're on the cross, it's nearly impossible to breathe because the body is just hanging and slumped over. The only way that you can is to push, stand up on the nails and to pull. Maybe you can grasp for some air. For long, the body is just too weak. It can't do it anymore. Only a matter of time then.
Did he ever say anything?
He did. He spoke to the other criminals that were hanging next to him. And he spoke to his mother, who was at the foot of the cross. But then he said the most peculiar thing that I still don't understand. He said it to those that put him there.
What was that?
Like I said, these people were ruthless. They were mocking him, screaming at him. They even put a sign on the cross that said, "The King of the Jews." Screamed at him, said, "If you're the Messiah, come down from there, save yourself." And then they gambled and cast lots over his clothes. But then he said, "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do." I ask you, what does that even mean? Who was he talking to?
How long did you leave him there?
He only lasted about 6 hours. Some men last for days up there. But Jesus was a Jew, and he couldn't be there through the Sabbath. So to speed the death, they went to break his legs. When they got there, he was already dead. So the soldier took a spear, pierced his